My name is Leona Kelly. I'm a member of the Caroline campus, and I've been coming to Community Christian Church for 9 years. I've always had faith, and I've always believed in God, and I had religion, and what I call religion. I wasn't good at solving my problems on my own, and I really didn't turn to God for answers. I went through a divorce of 35 years of marriage, and I didn't believe in divorce, didn't want the divorce, and I prayed to God, and in anger I told God to stop this divorce if it's according to His will. Well, He didn't stop it. I went on the police department purely to support myself if I got this divorce, and I found out how to drink with the big boys, and I developed a mouth on me that just would make drunken sailors blush. I was drinking and smoking and having a miserable life for myself, and when my divorce was final, I felt like my job was over. What's left for me? I mean, my kids were raised, they didn't need me, my husband didn't need me. Nobody needed me, poor little me. It was God, I know it was God. He didn't stop my divorce, but I know He sent me to Caroline. I came to a CCC strictly for curiosity because they were just starting a church there at Caroline. Not the first time, but several times later, I met Joe Sutherland. After several months of going to CCC, there was one Sunday where I felt Joe's sermon was directed exactly to me. No one else in the congregation. It was meant for me. And I met his wife, Sue, and she suggested that they were going to start up small groups. And I told Sue, I said, well, God love you, but I don't think I would be allowed in with all those holy ladies. My mouth wasn't about to get in there. And so she said, come. So I went. I found that through CCC, I really felt a closeness to God. I just felt like He was like saying, now you got it. This is what I have always wanted for you. And I felt like I was broken into a million pieces before, but now God was putting all those pieces back together. Finally, I decided, yes, I wanted to make that decision to be baptized as an adult. But I felt inside I was still looking for something. I just didn't feel complete. I thought for sure my baptism would make me complete. One morning, I got out of bed and I just fell down on my knees. All the guilt, all the shame, everything started coming back again. And I just said to God, I'm tired of being a hypocrite. And I started to cry. And then there was silence and my brain was spinning. And all of a sudden, I just said, I cannot do this without you. I said, I surrender. I surrender completely. I said, take my life, do whatever you want with it, because if I make it my will, I screw it up real bad. It was almost like He put His hand on my shoulder and said, okay now, I've been waiting for you. When I got up, I felt like I had lost 20 pounds. And I don't know how that would feel because I've never lost 20 pounds. I've gained it, but never lost it. But I just felt free and light, and I have ever since. I finally believed that God loves me. That was very difficult for me to really accept. And when I made that decision, I just knew. I don't know what else to say about it, but I just knew that I was His daughter and He was my father, He was my husband, He was my love, He was my redeemer, He was everything. Then when Earl and Pat came in, I thought, I was used to Joe and Sue, but Earl and Pat are so lively and so, I want to say, fresh, that they made me want to get involved. They sort of have been guiding me all along to get involved and do more. And the more I do, the more I love it. I just love CCC, and it's changed my life, and the people in the church have changed my life. With CCC, it's family. It's Caroline is, for me, it's family. And I know I was thinking of moving back to Chicago, and I was told that because I need my kids to take care of me maybe, and I was told that I had a whole church that would take care of me. And that really was a blessing. I mean, I went from total despair and suicide to a life that has made me extremely happy. My name is Leona Kelly, and I'm all in.